Hi guys, this is Mrs. DeVette, and we are going to be starting our project-based learning unit called My World and Yours. And in this unit, you're going to be communicating with two different pen pals from two different countries. We're going to be exclusively communicating through email. So, in order to do that, we're going to all have to have an email account through Gmail, which I'll help you set up. I'm going to teach you what to type in the different fields of an email. I'm going to teach you how to send an email and how to respond to an email. So, once we do these 4 basic steps of setting up our account, writing in the different fields, sending and responding to an email, you will be ready to get started on your project. So, let's begin and start with step 1, setting up your Gmail account. This is the Gmail website that you will come to. The link for this website is in the description on YouTube, and you can go directly from that link to this site. And what you're going to do first is you're going to go to create an account. So you're going to click on create an account. And you're going to start by putting in your first name and your last name. And your desired login name is going to be your first name and then mrsdevette@gmail.com. So for example, mine would be Stacy mrsdevette@gmail.com. And I want this to be all lowercase letters and no period after Mrs. or no space in between DeVette. And so for example, if your name was Drew, that would be your login name, drewmrsdevette@gmail.com. Let's go back to mine now. Okay, I'm going to check for availability, and there it is available. Now if yours is not available, come check with me. We'll go and put some numbers or other items in your login name. Now your password. Your password, I want everyone to start out with class and then your 4-digit AR or lunch code number. They're the same, so just use your 4-digit number. And then you need to re-enter it down here, so class and then your 4-digit number. Okay. Now I want you to unclick stay signed in. I do not want that done. And then unclick enable web history as well. And so choose a security question. You're going to go down to write my own, and you're going to say, who is my 2nd grade teacher? Okay, and then your answer, Mrs. DeVette. Now your secondary email is going to be my email, which is Stacy mrsdevette@gmail.com. But because I'm setting up this email right now, it won't let me keep the secondary email in there. So I'm going to take it out, but all of you guys will type in Stacy mrsdevette@gmail.com. So I'm just going to leave that blank for only my example. You will put in Stacy mrsdevette@gmail.com. Now you need to come down here and you're going to type these letters into this area right here. ACENMOND. No, I'm sorry, it looks like MONAL. Let's try it, and if it's not, it'll give us another word to try and type in. Sometimes they're hard to see. Okay, we've agreed to the terms and conditions, so we're going to say I accept, create my account. Let's see if it works. There we go. We are signed up. It says congratulations, you successfully signed up. So we're not going to do the run through. I will help you with that later on. But you're going to go right here to show me my account. Here's your count. You already have 3 different emails from the Gmail team. Go ahead and click that one, click that one, click that one. And once you click these, they're all selected. So now you can either delete them, move them to another folder, you can put labels with them, you can do all sorts of things. But for right now, I just want you to select them and hit delete. Okay, so now we have no new email. So the first task that you're going to do is you are going to send me an email. So you're going to hit compose mail. Okay, so this is step 2, sending an email. writing in the different fields of an email. This is field 1, which is the to section, and this is where you're going to type my email address or your pen pal's email address. And my email address is Stacy Mrs. DeVette at gmail.com. Now make sure you don't use any capital letters or spaces. It's all one word, Stacy Mrs. DeVette at gmail.com. If you use spaces or capital letters, your email is probably not going to be sent to the correct person. So you have to make sure you type it exactly as it is. Now in the subject field, you always need to type something in the subject field. And the subject of this particular email is your, it's going to be your first test email. Okay, so I want everyone to type first test email in their email that is going to be sent to me. So you have your to field, your subject field filled out. The next field to fill out is the body of your email. So you're going to come down here and click in the body. And you need to always begin an email with the correct greeting. So we're going to say, hello, Mrs. DeVette. This is where you would put in your pen pal name when you were typing to your pen pal. You're going to return 3 times. Indent with 5 clicks from the space bar. And you're going to start the body of your email. And what I want you to type is, I have completed step 1, setting up my email account. I am now working on step 2, filling out the fields, period. Next step is sending the email, period. Return 3 times and put your salutation. Whoops. Again, return 3 times and your name. Alright, so after you've done that in your body, I want you to check your spelling. You're going to come do this over here and you're going to hit check spelling. And it'll highlight the misspelled words. Now sometimes names they say are misspelled, but we know for in this case that is not misspelled, and nothing is misspelled in the rest of our body of our email. So we're going to hit done, and you're ready for step 3, which is to send. Now there's a send button up here or a send button down there. It does not matter which one you hit. So let's go ahead and hit the send. And there you go. Here's your confirmation. It says your message has been sent. And if you notice, it has gone to the sent mail folder, and it shows you that you have sent your first test email to me, and so you know exactly that it has been sent. So to check my mail, I'll go to my inbox. There's my email that I sent to myself. You're going to be sending them to me, so it's not going to say me here. It's going to say your name. So I'm going to open my email, and here it is. It came from me, and it says, hello Mrs. DeVette. I have completed step 1, setting up my email account. I am now working on step 2, filling out the fields. Next step is sending the email. So you did step 1, step 2, and step 3. You're just going to do step 4, which is replying to an email. So when you get this email back from me, you're going to come here and you're going to hit the button that says reply. Now, the original email that you sent is going to be right here, and then you're going to type above the responding email. So I'm going to again start with a greeting. Hello, Mrs. DeVette, comma. I have completed all 4 steps. Make sure you put an exclamation point for that, because that is a big accomplishment. And now you're going to be ready to start your project right after you put in your salutation, again you're going to check your spelling. Everything's good. Don't worry about it when they highlight part of the email address. It is fine. You hit done, and again send it one more time. It says sending. Your message has been sent, and now you are ready to start your project. So, great job.